What is up, pizzas? Corey Vincent here, and you are listening to the exclusive SF Shock AMA that is going to be on our Discord channel. If you guys aren't subscribed or following us on the Discord, be sure to do that. It's discord.gg/sfshock, where weekly we talk to our players, talk to them about the last week's matches and looking into the future. And a big chunk of it is questions that you guys ask. So get in there and participate. We got a lot of nice people that you can meet and interact with. There's an LFG channel where you can meet other players and rank up yourselves. But enough of that, enough of plugs. I got joined by a guy who I'm so excited to talk to because I haven't talked to him in months. Starting off with Dante. How you doing, man?
What's up, dude? I'm good. How are you?
You're more than good. Don't ask about me. Nobody cares. We care about
Okay.
you because, dude, the last couple weeks you've been insane. And I think what's the coolest part is just seeing your journey. Like, it seemed like your first week was a little shaky. It was your first time on stage. Everyone was talking, oh, Dante, it's his first time. He's nervous. And then moved to stage 2, and your beasting probably had one of the best solo performances we've seen in the Overwatch League. So just want to start off by saying congratulations, dude. I'm really proud of you. And how do you feel about your progression from stage 1 to now?
Uh, I feel like I'm just more consistent in general. I wouldn't say I'm like that much better. I've just been more consistent. And then like last meta, mostly I was still doing well last stage, but like the casters were like literally only spectating and watching Baby Bay, so even when I did well, like they wouldn't notice because they were so like focused on Baby Bay. So yeah.
And little did they know that Dante was just grinding his ass off, getting up to this point. You had that crazy pop off, that Route 66 match where the camera cuts to you and the people in the audience just start cheering for you. And like legitimately, the expression on your face was one I've never seen from you, let alone many pro players, of just pure joy. Like, what was that moment for you after having a huge pop off? No matter what team they were there to see, they were giving you some awesome respect. What was that moment like?
I was just really hyped because I think it was an offense. It was like right after we did offense. I like didn't die once the whole offense. I was like, damn.
And then also joining us is a regular, one of my great friends. I love talking to this guy. I talk to him every day of my life if I could. Nomy, how you doing, dude?
Hey, what's up, guys? Happy to be here again. I really enjoy doing this, so thank you so much for the invite. Really appreciate it.
We were talking a little bit before. You made some eggs late last night, so you got your protein in you. Uh, for you, I just want to talk the same thing. Like your performances as Overwatch League goes on just seems to get better and better, and you're having more of these marquee moments. They're starting to give you a little more credit on broadcast. How do you feel like your progression has been from since the moment Overwatch League started to stage 2?
I think overall there has been improvement uh, through the whole way, and with the addition of new staff, like there's new ideas, there's new areas that are improved as well. So I think overall it has been improvement. So it feels really really good.
Um, there was an awesome sign that we clipped and put on to the Twitter account yesterday from a fan, and it said, uh, "Nomi making the pride of Mexico, or making Mexico proud." How happy does it make you to see signs like that out there that you're providing? And then what was even cooler, like that was the sign we posted it because it was crazy awesome to see you getting so much love on the broadcast via a fan made sign. And then in the comments, just so many people talking about how proud they are of you from your country. How does that make you feel?
It was really good. Like we have to get up on stage and set up our equipment before we play. So yesterday I walked up and then I saw a lot of support from SF Shock yesterday in the crowd. It was amazing. And then I saw the sign and I was like, it just make me like really happy to see like people just visiting. Um, it was really really good. It's a feels good, man. I don't know. I don't have any words to explain it. I'm just like really happy to be recognized, and that people enjoy my play and the people enjoy who I am as a person as well. So I'm blessed and I'm really happy.
I mean, yeah, there's like we put a lot of posts on social media. Some do okay, some do really good. Like Deep Thoughts with Dante happens to be one of the best things we've ever done on social media, which is amazing in itself. But then, like that, just posting that sign was one of the biggest posts from yesterday all around, and I think that speaks a lot to the heart and soul of Mexican esports fans. And what are some things we can be doing to get more players from Mexico to leveling up and getting to Overwatch League and contenders and stuff? Like, what's the scene looking like?
I think just when people see someone from their country playing at a really high level, it's like a really good motivation for them. So I think the fact that people are tuning into OWL more and more and more, they start to see that we definitely have talent and people that can definitely grind and play well. So I think it's a matter of just like getting people moving, and eventually they will just play more, grind more, and since they see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, then they definitely just keep on grinding, and just play better. So I think right now this is a good start. Just seeing people, more and more players at the high level will definitely help the scene in that sense for Mexico.
And I think it's great for people in Mexico who are looking at Overwatch as an esport to participate in and to have such a great role model, because one of the things that's amazing is that you have this great story. You're playing for your family. You worked your way from the bottom to the very top of the game. So that's a great story to follow, and it's just amazing to watch you be such an incredible ambassador for esports and your country. So I mean, props to you, man. So thanks for just being an awesome, amazing dude. But I want to go back to Deep Thoughts with Dante. Like, what the hell, dude? How did that even get started? When did you get brought into this? Did you get the Saturday Night Live references? And why does everyone love this thing?
Well, Harsha told me to come to his apartment one day, and then yeah, he told me to like do them, record them.
Did you?
Yeah, I did them.
It was that easy?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you see yourself as like maybe a budding actor now or some sort of comedian? Because like people really, really love these things. I see the comments, like they do better than any other videos we've done. What am I missing here? Why does everyone love these?
I don't know. They're just, I don't know. They're just dumb, and I guess people like them.
Dante, we got to talk about it. I know. I don't know whether I bet you're sick of it, because I'm sick of it. I'm not even you. I'm the social media guy. But everyone wants to bring these ties back to you in Minecraft. Do you even play that game anymore? Is that a chapter of your life that's completely over? Why won't people let you forget about Minecraft?
I don't know. I haven't played it in like 6 months maybe, or like 5 months. And like, yeah, I don't know. It's like not me that says the stuff. Like it's them. You should probably ask them.
Well, do you okay, first of all, I loved Minecraft and everything. Don't get me wrong. I played a lot of it. I thought I did anyways, but what did you do? How did you get popular through Minecraft? Were you just on YouTube making videos? Was it a PvP thing? What did you do to get these people loving you so much in that community?
I was just good at the game, really. That's all.
Were you building, fighting? Like how did it work?
It was like PvP stuff, and then yeah, I was just good. So people were like, "Wow, I'm gonna subscribe to him."
What made you leave the life then of Minecraft and go into other games, or were you always playing other games at the same time?
It got pretty boring, so I started playing Overwatch, and then I became a pro Overwatch player a little after I started playing.
I love how you make it seem like it was so easy. I just got bored of Minecraft and I just became a pro in Overwatch. Like, who
Yeah.
does that, dude? How did you grind Overwatch a lot, or did you just have some natural? Have you always been good at shooters? How do you just become a pro?
Nah. Overwatch was like my first FPS game, but yeah, I just played it a bunch, and then I ended up getting like top 10 by season 2, and then yeah, a little after that, I joined a team, and yeah, I was on a team with like XQc. Well, I was on like a really small team for just like weekly tournaments, and like a couple weeks later, I tried out for Denial with like xQc and like those people. Like I don't know if you know anybody on it, but it was like xQc, Ginger Pop, Jolson, ZZA, a few other people, and like yeah, we like changed the roster over time. Pretty fun. We left Denial because yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah, don't need to go into details, but I think people can look up Denial and if you want, and
yeah.
they're a great organization. Yeah, yeah. So going into that, so you have history with xQc. There was a hilarious video when you guys played Dallas of him calling you out, wanted to meet you at the bike rack and take your diamonds. When you saw that, what were you thinking? Was it just lull, or did it make
Yeah,
you
I was
actually want to work
laughing.
harder?
What? Nah, I was laughing. I love xQc. It's so funny.
I even noticed you solo ulted him once. Was that in? Did you know? Was that
What did
in?
I?
Yeah,
What on what hero?
on Kings Row, you were
Junkrat.
Junkrat. It was
Oh yeah, that was
point
funny.
On second
point
point.
two.
Alright, so basically, he was like the only one that could contest the cart, and he was playing Ryan. So yeah, it was just the most. It was the best kill I could have got. Cause like he was just like standing AFK in cart, but like we only had like 2 people, so we can push him. But yeah, after we did that, like one of their squishies had to contest cart, and then like we just killed him.
I love that. That was one of my favorite moments from that whole match, just given the history. I think he might have gotten one kill on you too, because of course someone Twitch clipped it and sent it to us. But it was awesome to see, that kind of history live so long, come and hit you guys in the Overwatch League. So Nomy, going back to you, how do you feel? And this is where we're going to bring it down a little bit because it was a tough loss yesterday. Emotions were a little high. We did the post game press conference with Super and Sinatra. Definitely was not as excited and what we wanted like from the last one. But what's it like? Competing against one of the very best teams and not getting the results you want.
It's it was crushing because like we definitely feel that we have a lot more against them, like in terms of like we can perform a lot better against them. Our performance in practice has been like really good recently. The past couple of days, we have been playing against really good teams, and we have been getting really good results. So going into the game and not being able to perform like that, it's really crushing. So we do believe that they play really really well. They uh, they just had everything under control. It was insane. Like it just felt like they had control of everything, and
Yeah.
it was insane. I don't know how to explain it, but of course a loss it doesn't feel good, but um, still I'm pretty sure we're gonna learn a lot from reviewing our stuff, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
Dante, what was? I mean, you go into games with a game plan. I'm sure you guys did game plan for Sebiobi and Jay Jonak and all these guys. But what did they bring to the table that you didn't expect, or was it exactly what you expected, but it was on our end we just didn't execute?
Their positioning was just super super good. Like it was hard to do anything like on any role. Like it wasn't easy for us to get anything done because like they just had really good positioning and like punished a lot of mistakes.
When in the case of a loss, like how do you deal with losses? Is it tough for you, or is it something you think about? Oh, I could have done this differently, or next time I'm gonna get this done, or are you able just to kind of collect yourself and move on to the next day, Dante?
It kind of depends on the loss. Like that one, like we just got like outplayed, and it's like whatever. Like they just played better, like like infinitely better. But like games that we should have won that we lost, those are like more upsetting because like that's just us like not performing, which sucks.
What do you think about that, Nomi? How do you take a loss personally? How does it affect you? How are you able to kind of compartmentalize it and move forward and not let it affect you in future matches?
I think I'm in the same boat as Sante. Pretty much when it feels that we should have won the game and we didn't, then it definitely feels it feels like a lot worse because basically it means that we're just making mistakes that we shouldn't. But like yesterday, I think they were just playing on point and they were just prepared for everything, and we just felt outmatched as a team. And I don't know, it just feels different. It definitely feels different. But um, me dealing with losses, I just like I try to find some sort of entertainment and just watch some shows or like watch some streams, just relax, go to the gym, just try to keep my mind a little bit outside of the game, at least for that day, because the grind never ends. We have to scrim today and everything, as you already heard. So yeah, that's how I deal with it.
I know that a big part of our culture in Shock is that we want to keep learning, and every day it's just about being better than you were the last day and learning lessons from the losses. Because if you don't learn anything from the loss, then it's terrible. That's a real loss. But when you can come out with of the other side with something to help you in the next one to get those wins, and so that every day we're gonna, the next time we play them, the matches will be closer. We'll be taking these maps. Dante, what were the lessons that you learned from yesterday to help make you a better player tomorrow?
Um, I don't know. Like, there's not much. Like, we haven't went over the VOD yet because, like, after our game, we had to do signing stuff. But we'll probably go over it today. But like, just from playing against them, like, I don't think like anyone on our team did bad in particular. I think they just played better than us. Like, they just all around had better positioning. Like, they knew exactly what to do like all the time. And like, it's hard to like personally learn what you're doing wrong because like I might not have been doing that bad. Like, I don't know. I don't think anyone on our team did bad. It's just they played better, and it's hard to like learn just from game time what to do differently.
Cool. What do you think, Nomi? What did you learn yesterday that you think will make you a better player in the future?
I think just like seeing how patient they are, um, it's definitely gonna help me and review like overall it's gonna help the team because like their patience it was really insane. It's I don't know. I think for the patient side of things, I just feel like being able to see the game like that is it's like really good because they were playing like a dive composition, but like it didn't feel like they were forced to dive like at all. They just waited, and I don't know. It's so hard to explain. I'm sorry.
No, no, that was great. That's a great answer because from the broadcast, it kind of seemed that way. It just did seem like a patient, methodical match on both sides. I mean, you guys came storming out of the gate on Volskaya. It was pretty fun to watch and insane just to see you guys steamroll. But it did seem like there was just a patience game, and there was so many good things to pull out of it. I think you guys did perform, and I'm looking forward to this rematch. Like I cannot wait to see this rematch. Um, how do you feel about playing them in the future? Is it something where now it's like, okay, you guys got a good win, but now we're gonna bring it next time, or are you guys even focused on this team anymore, Dante?
I don't know. We have to like, I don't know. We haven't really scrimmed them since like they used to be our scrim partners for the beginning, like stage one. We scrim them like almost every other day, and yeah, it feels like they've improved a lot. So they're probably going to continue to improve, which means we have to improve too. So hopefully we can catch up to them, but uh, no promises.
I love your confidence there, Dante. Love that confidence. Um, how do you feel about the status of Sombra being someone who's really known to being like a really sick Sombra player, and now she's you hear people complaining that she's broken on the live servers. Is that like welcome for you? Or is this free picking? Are we going to see Dante #1 on the leaderboard, or how do you feel about Sombra coming into the next stages?
I think she's gonna get nerfed before stage three, which is kind of good because I think she's like too easy to play right now. So like if they like kept her how she is, like super broken, I think it'd be like it's just too easy to play and like it wouldn't show who's like actually good at the hero versus like who's not good. So yeah, I think it's good if they nerf her because then they'll like up her skill cap a little more. Like she'll still be viable, but like just not as strong. Where it's like a must pick and like literally anyone can play her.
All right. I love that answer, man. That's fair. It's like you're not just gonna take advantage because you've got to be one of the top ones out there right now, but you want to keep the game fair for everybody else. So that's commendable.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like if the hero is just broken, then it's too easy to play. Like it's like Junkrat. Like anyone could just play him when he was broken, but like now he's obviously harder to play because he got nerfed. And like the good players will shine more when like the hero is not broken. If that makes sense.
Oh, definitely. I haven't introduced her yet, but she's always here, always listening, monitoring those questions. She's our lovely community manager, Erin Roselle. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Great. And so you've been whittling through these AMA questions up in that channel, and I hope you have them granulated down to the best of the best, right?
I have been working on it since we started. Yes.
All right, that's why you're the best in the biz. What do you got for us?
All right. We'll start with an easy one. I've also seen this one on Twitter. So it's for Dante. What do you personally use as your crouch key, and how do you implement it into your gameplay?
I just use control, and I don't know. I like dodge stuff with it sometimes, or like when I'm crouching in a corner, I just hide there. I don't really use crouch that much though. Like maybe I like AD spam and crouch spam, so it's harder to hit me. That's about it though.
Nomi, talking about crouching, I guess I saw a really funny Twitch clip of you explaining the difference between a teabag and a tactical crouch. Can you please elaborate for everybody in here so we could learn the difference?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's but the thing is like I think I never teabag in game because I'm a very positive player, you know. I don't bring toxicity to the game. You know, if you guys watch my stream, I'm a really happy guy, you know. Positive.
You're absolutely right. Like, you're not even trolling. It sounds a little bit like you're being sarcastic, but you're absolutely not. You have some of the like really positive comms, and I take stuff that you say in your stream, and I love you so much. I say them in my games. Like
I like that. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's a good one. And like when you get those fat shatters, I shattered the whole server. Like that. I love watching you stream for your positivity. But so go on, please continue. The difference between tactical crouching and teabagging.
Yeah, so I think if you want to teabag someone, you have to like get the kill first, right? And then there's a moment where they can see the person who killed them, right? Like the kill cam or whatever. Then when they're watching that those couple of seconds, they need to see you on top of their body, and then you just need to like spam the crouch button, look it at them, you know, and then you turn the camera up and down and up and down like that. You know, if you see my teammates in Adra's stream, sometimes he does it. So he has the perfect, I think, what I think is the perfect technique for doing a teabag. Tactical crouching. Tactical crouching is more of a, you know, you're kind of like using your crouch button to like dodge shots and stuff, kind of like Dante mentioned it. And that clip that you guys got from me, I killed the widow, and then I'm watching their Ana, but I think the Ana is trying to like shoot me as well, so I'm kind of like doing the tactical crouching stuff, so I can like for my when I have my next sleep, I'm planning on getting her. So that's the difference.
My other favorite Nomi quote is, "I'm insane, dude."
I'm insane, dude. Yeah,
That's the best. I just
I
want
think
to.
he stole that from Dak.
I don't know.
Dak actually,
I love
Dak
watching
actually
you all.
says that on scrims and everything.
Every day he gets away from one person on Mercy. I'm insane at Mercy.
I've watched all you guys' streams, but for some reason, I want to play with Nomi. I just want him on my comms. I feel like it'll just make me smile. What is it like playing with sharing a team with Nomi, Dante? Is he like really a monster behind the scenes and he's a jerk, or is he really just nice all the damn time?
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
That's it.
Thank you.
Don't want to elaborate on many.
Well, what do you want me to elaborate on? Like,
you guys are together so much. What's it like hanging out with this guy? Is he this Mr. Positive, or is he what's going on, man?
Yeah, he's a pretty positive person. Yeah, we joke around a lot, which is pretty fun. I supply him in scrims. It's pretty big funny.
I feel like you guys together have increased a lot. And is it like what's the relationship between you two in game? Like what is Nomi providing for you that can allow you to have these monster games, Dante?
Like just diving together and like simple things like that. Like, 'cause like Winston helps create space for Tracer, and then Tracer helps create space for Winston. So like when you're in sync, it helps a lot.
Very cool. What do we got, Aaron?
All right. For both of you, what made you want to play your main?
I guess we'll start with Nomi there. What made you want to start with your main character?
Well, I think when I started playing Overwatch, I didn't want it to play. I wanted to play like a projectile DPS, but when when I was in the process of like creating a team or like playing the game competitively, we were not able to find any main tanks, so I was kind of like forced to play the role in a way. So once I started playing it, I kind of like I was forced to play main tank, but the more I played, I just started enjoying it more and more. So yeah, hopefully
What
that
team was
answers the
that,
question.
Nomi? Was that like Sody Pop with
Yeah,
like
I was Sody Pop.
agilities? Yeah.
Yep, Sody Pop, the good Sody Pop days.
Who is actually your favorite character to play? Because you're really known for your Ryan, but you play a lot of Winston. But who's your favorite?
I think I'm really enjoying Winston right now. I think it's just for the fact that I have been playing him for so long now. I think yeah, Winston is really satisfying to like. He's such a clutch character and competitive as well. Like you can get so many kills with your ult and the boobs and everything. The stalling is it's just like it's a really rewarding character if you can like make the correct decisions at the correct time. You can do a lot with that character. It's insane, but it's not as easy. It's just not like no aim, no brain. You have to like do your jumps correctly and make sure you don't feed as well. So it's difficult.
Dante, what made you decide to choose your main character?
I was a Zarya main like season 1 and 2, and one of my friends, I was like, What hero should I main? I don't know what's really good." And, like someone was like Genji. I'm like, "Oh, that hero's way too hard." And then yeah, I was like, "Okay, Zarya." Like he told me Zarya, and I was like, "All right, I'll be a Zarya main. Seems pretty fun." And yeah, Zarya was like completely broken season 1 and 2, so I just played her a lot, and then she got nerfed, so I just started playing other heroes.
What made you land on Sombra specifically? Like did you know that this was a character you wanted to get good at when she was brand new, or was it like over time you just kind of took to that character?
Well, when she was brand new, I played her a little bit on like a Smurf, but I didn't really like play her that much. And then when she got like one of her first buffs, that's when like started playing her a lot, because like then she was actually pretty good. And then she just like she'd get like one buff every other patch, and like now she's pretty strong of a hero, especially after like the next buff she's getting.
Besides kind of the things you think they need to level out with her to make, because obviously now she's kind of overpowered, how do you feel like her gaining her ult charge now compared to how it was before with the packs and stuff is, and what kind of adjustments have you had to make with her?
I think it like takes more skill to farm ult now, because like it's not just your like diva getting low and just grabbing a mega, because like that's kind of how she is right now, and it'll probably like differentiate like how good Sombra players and how how good they actually are, because like it's not someone else like stacking your ult for you. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Nice. All right, Aaron, what do we got next?
First of all, thanking Holiday and Lucas for those questions. All right, next, do you think Brigitte will affect the meta radically, or will she just be used occasionally in certain maps?
I guess we'll start with our tank guy, since we have a tank here. What do you think, Nomi?
I think yeah, I think she will the problem with tanks is the same thing, that it will stay the same way on every meta. I'm pretty sure like they don't have mobility to contest the high ground. So on maps where there's like a lot of high ground, they're still gonna struggle. What she's going to make is like she's gonna make. I'm pretty sure she's gonna make like tanks stronger on maps where tanks are already like considered good. She's just gonna make them like maybe a little bit better. She has a lot of peeling potential against dive. And she can like one shot tracers as well, which is insane. I think she would just make tank compositions stronger on tank heavy dependent maps, if that makes any sense.
So call out some of those maps. We talking like maybe Kings Row, or what maps do you think she's gonna
Yeah,
shine on?
yeah, King's Row from point 1 to point 3, Numbani third point, Hollywood first and third point, uh, just to think of a few of them. Just maps where there's like that much high ground. Iconwall, for example, first point, third point as well.
How much
Uh,
time are you putting into labbing the new character? I mean, I know you have an insane busy Overwatch schedule, so you kind of have to be focused on what's in front of you. But are you finding time to get out onto the PTR and starting to workshop this character? Or is it too early to even do that, given the patches and the nerfs and the buffs she's gonna get?
yeah, I think it's too early. Like we don't want to get adjusted to that character right now because yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if she's gonna be changed that
I
much.
don't even
She
think
looks
she's gonna be played in stage 3. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like
yeah,
stage 4 is
stage
when she's
4 or
played.
something.
Like
Yeah,
Blizzard World was literally like announced at BlizzCon, and we're not even playing it. Like it just came out in ranked like a week ago. So
that's gonna
yeah.
take a while. So I think focusing our resources into something else is just like way better, at least for OWO.
Dante, from your perspective as a DPS player, what's your early analysis of Brigitte? And what do you think how is she going to affect your play, for example?
I don't think she's gonna be played that much. Maybe on like first point hybrid maps like Hollywood and like Eichenwald maybe. Maybe she'll be okay on those maps, but it's like hard to tell because like she's not live yet. So I don't know. I don't really think she's gonna be like considered a support because I don't think she does enough healing. So it means that they're gonna have to run like triple support comps probably. Maybe. I don't know. It's really hard to say, but that means that like she's gonna be probably like in an off tank position, but like Diva is kind of just the best off tank, and like there's no getting rid of Diva because she's just like miles above the other off tanks. So I don't think she's gonna be played that much.
Dante, just to get into your brain a little bit here, do you like these changes? Like, do you like when new characters come out and there's buffs and nerfs and stuff like that, or do you prefer consistency and having the same, just knowing what works and moving ahead with it, or are you really excited about the prospects of a new meta and new characters and things like that?
I like new heroes and I like patch changes like buffs and nerfs to heroes, but I don't like new maps because new maps like I feel like no one likes new maps really. Like Blizzard World, like I don't think anyone likes that map.
I've been
But
I've been
yeah.
hearing that. What's the main critiques or feedback you've been hearing from other pros and just around the water cooler, so to speak? What are people saying about it? What don't they like about it?
About Blizzard World?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't really talk to people about it. Like I haven't even played the map once in comp, so I just hear it's really bad. Like everyone complains about it, so I'm assuming it's pretty bad. And it
interesting.
doesn't look like a good map either, so
Nomi, have you had a chance to check it out? And do you share these same feelings, or do you think it's maybe not as bad as people are making it seem?
I think I have played the map like I don't know if one time or two times. I don't remember. But yeah, it's really hard for me to say. Like the first time that you play the map in comp, it's like everybody's just running all over the place. Like no one knows where to go, and like it feels really bad. I think we just have to wait and see, how it feels, how strategy develops in a map like that. Uh, it's too. I cannot give you that much input on that so far because I don't have like that much playtime on it.
Fair enough. And maybe a lot of the problems are because there's no standard yet, and it's just a lot of chaos, and people don't really know what they're doing. It'll be interesting. It seems like a lot of people don't really figure it out till they watch you guys do it on in Overwatch League. Then we'll have everybody trying to kind of adapt to these strategies and chokes and holds, and so
Yeah, yeah.
it'll be
yeah,
interesting.
we normally don't know what's best until we watch the Koreans play. Like anything they play is like good. It's insane. Like New York, like we were scrimming them before like the season even started, and they were playing like Junkrat McCree or Junkrat Widow, and like we were like, wow, that's weird comp. It's like really hard to get through, and like yeah, that ended up being the meta. which is pretty crazy.
That's kind of cool. That's actually really, really good. Aaron, next question.
Yes, thanks, Rafa La Mancha, for the question. Next is from Zaxton, kind of a fun one. Do you care about Smash 5? And I'll just add on any other games that you play you want to talk about?
Dante, yeah, do you pay attention to Smash or any other games that are coming out? Is there any games releasing this year you're excited for?
Kingdom Hearts 3, like game looks fun, but I have to buy like a PS4, so yeah, it kind of sucks.
Did you have history with the old Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, I played them when I was young, and it was fun.
What about you, Nomi? Any interest in Smash 5, or is it Smash 5?
Yes.
It is Smash
Or
5.
Smash Switch, I don't know. They
Smash
didn't
Switch,
say what.
Switch Smash, yeah. Are you any interested in that or any other games coming out this year that you got your eye on?
I don't know. I do have a lot of games on Steam and stuff, but I never find my like time to play them. It's a feels balance, so um I don't know. I don't know. It's difficult for me to think about a game that I really want to try. I'm currently thinking about one, but I'm not sure.
What
I'm
about
not
this?
100% sure.
What about the huge Fortnite hype going on right now, Dante? Have you gotten a chance to play Fortnite yet?
A few months ago, I installed it, but I never played it. So I think I still have it on my computer. I like literally installed it, but I just didn't open it. So, like I wanted to play it, but I never really got the chance.
I've seen a lot of pictures of you guys like watching streams and stuff, even of it. Like it's an interesting game, super fun to watch. What do you think of its prospects of an esport, a game that has 900 or not 900, 99 people, all playing at the same time? Do you think it can be an esport?
Kinda. I feel like it's kind of RNG though. Like the game itself, like it's just like like consistent. I don't know. I always felt that way. I guess about games like that, like PUBG and stuff. Like I think it's kind of like weird for an esport game, but I think it could be good because like it's really hyped up right now, and like yeah, it's pretty huge.
Yeah, I agree with Dante. There's a lot of RNG in those type of games. So you basically just drop, and then if there's like no good loot on your area, then you have to like it's gonna be more difficult for you to like you know move on from that point. But I think the difference between Fortnite and other games that are kind of like similar is the building aspect of it, which I have seen some building videos, some building clips from people that are streaming, and it's insane. Like you need a lot of mechanical like skill, and like you need to learn how to do buildings like really quickly and to get like that extra advantage on your opponent. So it just adds an extra layer of skill that it's not on any other game. So I think for Fortnite, it's a really good thing that they have that going. I think.
Yeah, I think that's really cool about the game too, like the building and stuff.
Yeah, check it out, guys. It is a fun game. Coming to mobile soon. I think that'll be kind of interesting. But it's definitely a hype game. Even more fun to watch. Watching these guys like Ninja and particularly King Richard.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I've been just absorbing King Richard like fucking streams like a monster. So those are amazing. Watch them on Twitch. Let's see. Next question.
Okay, it's kind of a silly one. But there's a lot of hype for this one from Club Spec. Who can eat more tacos out of you two?
No, he probably is just like bigger guy than me. I don't know, like stronger and stuff, so his body needs more. I don't know.
You don't want to see me on a bad day when I'm really hungry. I can definitely eat a lot.
Yeah, I don't eat that much.
And Dante hasn't even seen the tacos that I eat either. So
Dude, Nomi still hasn't made me tacos. Like the first day of him coming in to the team house in Vegas,
don't worry.
I was like,
Dante's
yo,
gonna be
Nomi,
good, dude.
when are you making me tacos, bro? And he just never has. So
No, I'm gonna make you some tacos, and you're gonna say like, "Oh no, me, I want more and more, dude." You will love him, dude. You will love him, Dante.
I don't know why this video sticks out of my head.
I'm expecting them soon, okay?
Yeah, soon.
There's a video of Nomi delivering food to Baby Bay early on, like when you guys were first like moving into the house or something like that, and you were wearing a sombrero, jumping on his bed, giving him food or something. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Dante, Go
It
ahead.
was planned out and everything.
Oh, that was planned? Scripted?
Whoa.
Oh,
It's a
man.
leak.
Exposed.
No, like it was planned, but like I grabbed the sombrero and everything, and I was like, we need to make this like look insane. Because of course I'm not gonna run out, with a sombrero to buy some tacos. Like it was just perfect, man. Everything just fit in perfectly with the video.
Well, confirmed. Baby Base Snapchat is scripted. Everybody exposed.
Tragic.
Yeah, no, I feel bad. I feel lied to. Dante, please explain to me this picture. Okay, you have. I don't know if you do these. You're either a marketing genius or you're literally just always photographed at the right time. So let's go through a couple very popular photos of you circling around, and I need to know the stories about them. What's up with the strawberry picture, first of all?
I was hanging out with the Immortals player, Valiant players, and yeah, they were taking pictures, and I was just eating. Yeah.
Why do people love these pictures so much of you? Like, how did that go? I want to say it's viral because I can't go a week without seeing it. Why does these pictures of you just take off?
Oh, look at that one in chat right now.
That one
The-
too.
the
What's the story behind the Karate Kid thing? And I think Harsha.
The Karate Kid, well, we were in the staff apartments. We were going over like some VOD stuff, and then Legit RC had like a headband. He had two of those. He was like, "Anyone want one? Or like want to wear one?" And I was like, "Sure, I'll wear it." And yeah, I just went to scrims with it on, and yeah.
Why does Legit have just two Karate Kid bandanas laying around?
It's a good question. I think you should ask him.
That is fascinating. And so now you decide to rock this thing. Have you seen Karate Kid? Did you know anything of its history, or did you just think, oh, this is a pretty fly accessory, I'll wear this around?
I don't know. I just wore it because he asked if anyone wanted to wear it. So yeah.
You're a fascinating person, Dante. I hope you know that. I could totally see
Thanks.
why people are like so nutty over the weird things you do. It's amazing. Well, next question, Aaron, because I need to process that last one.
All right. From Slevin, back to Overwatch. Do you think it's best to flex or focus on a niche?
What do you think, Nomi?
That's fair. Okay. Yeah.
I think you can like flexing is really important, but if you can if there's a character that is really strong on that meta, then you can definitely focus on just on those specific characters. I think.
Do you think it's important to flex on ladder, or more important just to stick to one role?
Flexing is important. Really important. Everybody that plays at a high level does it. You just have to. It's like the matchmaking is not perfect, so it's not gonna pair you with one person that plays every specific role. So you have to like learn how to like play roles that are not that you don't have people on your team.
Dante,
Yeah,
go. Please answer, Dante.
well, what I do, it's probably a little bit different, but like random games where I just have random people, I just play whatever I want. But then like if I have other Overwatch League players, then I'll just fill, because like I don't know, like I respect them more, so I just let them play whatever they want, and then I'll play like whatever we need.
So like when you're climbing ladder, there's all sorts of ranks of player, right? So there's bronze, obviously, and then you work your way up to the masters. And it seems like there's a certain point where you should probably just pick what you're comfortable with, rather than picking a character you're really bad with and ruining the team. Where is that threshold?
I think normally what's good is like if you duo queue with a friend and your friend is like playing whatever, like he just fills, and then you play what you want, like what you're really good at, because like that's good, because like you have your teammate who's like making sure you don't have like a really bad comp, and you're playing what you're best at, so you'll probably be impacting. Yeah, that's what I would do if you're duo queuing. Don't like both insta-lock DPS, because that's bad. Or don't like duo with another support and both be support players, because you'll probably get more support players on your team. So yeah.
What level of play do you think it's the most important to start expanding your hero pool? Because like in bronze, I'm sure it doesn't matter. Just pick whatever you're good at and learn the game. And then silver, kind of the same thing. You're learning a little bit more. But when should you really start worrying about not becoming a one trick?
I I don't really think one-tricking's that bad. Well, I mean, it's pretty bad if you're one-tricking a useless hero, but if you're one-tricking like a hero like Tracer or Genji or Soldier, like those heroes are gonna be good a lot of the times, and most of them transition into like different heroes. Like if you're a good soldier, you're probably a decent McCree. If you're a good Tracer, you're probably decent at like Genji. Actually, no, they're pretty different, but like most DPS heroes, like you can transition into other ones. Like the only heroes that like don't transition into other heroes like Mercy, Symmetra, Torb, like all the like not useless, but like all the common one-trick heroes, and I think people just one-trick them because they can't play anything else. So yeah.
What do you think about that, Nomi? When is the time to start expanding your hero pool, or is it okay to be a one trick?
I don't mind one tricking as long as it's like a character that it's considered strong.
Yeah, like Diva and Winston, like you can be a one-trick and you'll probably be able to one-trick those for the next 2 years because they're always going to be meta, I think.
Yeah. But if you one trick a character that is not like, you know, really strong, or like that is not considered like strong on every situation, then I think that's not bueno, in my opinion. Just like, why?
And it kind of leaves you
Why?
open to like a patch completely ruining all your progress. Like people, a lot of those
Yeah.
the Mercy main things was a huge meme, even where these people were just getting so much heat for playing this one character, and it was kind of bringing down competitive. And then now the character's kind of nerfed into the ground. So those people, and what happens to those people now? Interesting. Next
Yeah.
question, Aaron.
Yes, from Cassadai. What do you guys think the most important skill to have on any team game like Overwatch is?
Mm,
Dante, what do you think?
Well, the most important is probably mechanics, because like if you're not mechanically good, then you probably won't be a pro player. But like comms are really important in like a competitive scene. Like you can be not that good like mechanically, but if you have really good comms and like you bring the team together, it could help your overall team play a lot and your play. So
What do you think, Nomi? What's the most important thing about a team game like Overwatch?
I think in the end, since you're playing with a lot of people, being able to uh like understand your teammates is really good. Understand their personalities and stuff like that. Sometimes you're playing comp and then you have this guy who immediately, just by the tone of his voice, you kind of like understand how the rest of the game is gonna be for him. So
Hmm.
you have to like work with that and like either play around him or make him change a little bit. Stuff like that. I think that's really important. But I think I agree with Dante. Like mechanics is like one of the most important things. But overall, just team personality, stuff like that is also really important too.
Since it's pretty topical right now, Contenders League starting up in this next week. How do you view the Contenders League, Dante? What kind of opportunity do you see this for a bunch of people, and how closely will someone like you just be watching and being aware of the Contender season?
I'll probably just watch it. Like I feel like it's gonna be happening when we're scrimming a lot. So maybe like during like our breaks or like in between maps, I'll just like tab in and see what's happening. But I think it's pretty cool because like if there's like only Overwatch League, there'd be like a really big gap. I mean, there already is like a pretty big gap between contenders and Overwatch League players. Like, yeah, there's a few contenders players that should be in Overwatch League, but right now there's a pretty big gap, and like if there was like no like contenders, then that gap would just increase even more. But it's good that like they're practicing because, yeah, it'd be very bad if like the gap just kept on increasing because then like I don't know, it's just bad for the competitive environment.
Just got off an AMA with those guys. We talked to Fozix, Rob420, Stratus, and Smex. And you guys have a little bit of history playing with those guys. I'm sure you know them outside, on ladder even. What do you think about working with those guys, and how do you feel you guys can make each other better, Dante?
I think it's nice because we can practice new stuff or like just go over little things with them. Like that's a good thing about screening them. They're like, say we want to do first point Gibraltar, like we're really bad at that map. We can just scrim them first point, like right after we cap first point, we just stop playing the map and then like restart it, and we can do that like 5 times if we wanted to, because like yeah, they're like kind of our slaves. Um, Yeah. But yeah, they help us out, and then like we help them out by giving them extra like good practice, because like when you play teams that are like way better than you, you kind of like adapt well. Like you do little things differently, and I think that can make the difference. Like Korean teams, they used to be like really far ahead of the NA teams, but like when Overwatch League first started, like preseason and stuff. But now I'd say like the gap's closed a lot, because like as you get better practice, you just naturally become better. So yeah, it's good for them and it's good for us to practice.
That's one of the things that they were saying was very complimentary of you guys, is that like when they play against a team of your guys' caliber, mistakes just get punished so hard, and so it's like a learning process of like, well, this at the highest level, if we make this mistake, this is how we're gonna get punished. So I know that they're very complimentary of you guys. Nomi, what's it like working with these guys? Do you get any chance to just kind of to BS with them, or are you friends with some of these guys?
Yeah, since I've been playing the game since release, on a very high level. I have been playing against some of them like for the longest time. I think Raw 420 is one of them. I've been playing against that guy for the longest. Scream against him for so long. I don't really talk to them that much outside of the game. Um, but I really like playing against them. It's fun. It's always fun to see like familiar names, on different teams. It's always good. It brings that kind of like those good memories from earlier days of the game. So, but yeah, it's really good. Like Dante says, we practice really specific strats against them, and I think they're happy to learn from us, and we're just happy that they're able to like help us as well with certain strategies and stuff like that.
Very nice. Aaron, we're running a little bit low on time, but let's get one more really good one.
Okay, from Lucacchio and Flawless Ariel, do you have any personal rivalries, like with team members or teams?
Nomi, you have a rival out there?
I don't think I do, dude.
I
I
didn't
don't
think
think I have a
so.
rival. Like not even in common anybody. Like I just like playing the game and I like to perform, but I don't think I have a rival to be honest. Not yet, at least.
What about as a team? Do you think the Shock has like a team that they really get a little extra fired up to play, or that you guys get a little bit more amped up when you guys have to play them?
I'm pretty sure we do, but I don't know. Dante, what do you think about that? Help me with that one, bro.
I think playing against my friends is always fun. Like players I used to be on a team with, like anything's like, I don't know. Whenever I verse friends, it's really fun. Like even if we lose, it's just a good time playing against my friends. So yeah.
All right. Chat is starting to take photos and have enough time to Photoshop. So now someone took the photo of you eating a strawberry and makes it look like a strawberry is eating you. That's how you know we've been streaming that's how you know this thing's been going on too long, is because people have time to think of that stuff. So we're going to wrap this thing up. I want to thank Dante and Nomi for being so gracious with their time, knowing that they have a full, go ahead, like all these people putting all these likes and tags on it. That is actually really awesome. We may have to put that on the Twitter. But thank our pros.
That's a big Twitter tweet.
Yeah, that's a big one. Dante, where can people watch your streams and follow you on social media?
Just Dante. That's like basically my everything with an H at the end. My Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube. Yeah.
Danteh. Yeah, you got the nice little monopoly of the perfect name. It's not hard. We got super underscore OW and all these and Dax. I still can't even say. So kudos to you on the big brain marketing there.
Yeah. No, I just need to get verified, and my life will be complete.
You need to talk to Andy Miller, man. He got them connections. If he got verified, you should definitely be verified. Nomi, what about you? Where can people find you, watch your streams and stuff?
It's just as my name is just Nomy on Twitch, on Twitter, and on Snapchat is NO dash NO. Oh, no. Oh my god, I don't even know. It's confusing. Hold on, let me type.
No Nomi, right? No. I think we did this last time too.
Yeah, people already have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for
yeah.
thanks for the assist there, guys. Well, we're
I
excited to
appreciate
see you
guys.
guys
Love you
continue and grow, and big matches coming up the next couple weeks that you guys are going to be prepared for. We're excited to watch you guys continue to get better and better, because it just seems like every time you guys are showing us something a little bit new. And you two together, we picked you two specifically together because it just feels like you guys have just leveled up big time, and people are starting to give you guys the recognition I think you deserve. Chat, thank you guys so much for participating in these. This is one of our best outcomes of people, so kudos to you guys for continuing to keep these things going. Let people know you had a good time. We put them on YouTube after the fact where you can share, clip, use all the things they said against them later down the road, all that fun stuff. But again, thank you guys so much. You can follow me on Twitter at What's Up Pizzas. But before you do that, follow at SF Shock and at NRGGG to win yourself a Samsung S9 and a bunch of sweet gear from Logitech. But that's it. We got nothing more. Thanks, guys.